Afternoon all. Okay, so what I'm doing today is I love conch wheels, what we call sun wheels, which is actually an old European pagan tradition. However, for the sake of a little bit more tidy, less sticks required, etc., I'm actually going to do what we call the God's Eye version, which is what the Indians in America do, which is basically a hybrid of the original sun conch wheels, which is a pagan decoration, usually made around the summer solstice, Letha, midsummer, so think of Midsummer Dream, that sort of thing, fairies, fey magic. So to do a conch wheel, you'll notice I've got a rainbow of colours here, and that's because I'm creating a hanging with the chakra wheels. So a conch wheel, you'd be looking at a stick arrangement. One-hander. Whoa. Stay still. You will not the centre, so I wouldn't roll around. So a conch wheel, you're looking about, 4 sticks upon each other, and you weave all around them. So you end up with this beautiful sun wheel, and sometimes you put a bead in the centre, or sometimes I like to use an avocado seed that's been dried out, especially for ritual. However, just for the sake of using less sticks and having more yarn, you're going to do a God's Eye, which looks like a kite, but centered. Okay? Not like a cross, but, well, more like a swastika, where it's equal lengths. Okay? So you're going to need, I'll start from the base. You're going to need red for the root chakra, okay, which is below the spine. Then you're going to need orange for the sacral chakra, which is around the reproductive system, just below the belly button. Then above the belly button, around the belly button, you're looking at your solar chakra, which is yellow. Then the heart chakra, which is green, but also pink. Okay, so think of the aventurine stone, which is green and also pink. Then going into the throat chakra, which is blue. Now I only have purple, I don't have dark blue. Mind you, that third eye chakra is actually, is actually indigo in colour, so purple kind of works. And I've just jumped ahead, forgive me. Your third eye is between your eyebrows, with your intuition, where you see without seeing. And between the third eye and the heart chakra, you're looking at your throat chakra, which is responsible for truth, speaking, having strength in your voice. Now, it's funny because a lot of people will actually wear turquoise jewellery or pendants around their neck, which actually helps with the vibrations of that chakra, where the meridians cross, where those energy centres flow through. Okay, so that's aqua. Looking at blues, sea greens, aqua blues, that sort of thing. So my third eye and crown chakra. So this is going to be for the third eye, as I said before. And the crown is actually white, purples, iridescent. Okay, so I will be using purple sticks for those. I'll be using the yarn, as you'll see in the photos, according to these colours. And I'm going to weave one and then link you to the blog where they're all done and how I assemble them. I might do another video at the end result, we'll see. Anyway, how I'm going to do this. I know. I'm going to place the camera on my gumboot that I'm still wearing. I tend to live in my gumboots. So all we're doing, I'll start with the red root chakra, is place one stick upon the other evenly. Now you can use a bright red in the yarn, but I like using this brick red because to me the root chakra can also be brown. So think of earth, everything that grows from the earth, roots, that is deep. is in dirt is brown. So for me, red's kind of a little bit of a, I don't know, not quite as accurate when it's bright red. Pretty, but you know, I like the earthy sort of connotation more. So you're just tying that together any way you like it. So there's really no correct or incorrect. You know, give it a good tie there. You really don't need to use glue. You can if you like, but there's really no point. I've done both with and without. Just loose tie up that end there. I just wrap it around. And what I'll do is I'll add a link to the post, but I'll just show you a few wraps. Okay, so you're just tying the loose bits together there, and all you're doing is you're wrapping around the stick once, going underneath the next stick, wrapping around again, going underneath the next stick, and then wrapping around again. Your sticks may become uneven, that's okay, you can just straighten them up as you go. Okay, you can change the patterns by wrapping under and then over, up to you. For this, I'm just going to wrap underneath. Okay, just tying the loose end there underneath as I go. Keep going. After a while, it's not going to move around so much, so you know, just check the lengths of your sticks and straighten them up there. Whoops, didn't go around. And this is pretty much it. So as you can imagine, when you've got 4 pieces of sticks and not 2, it becomes a little bit cumbersome in the beginning phase. It's alright once it's established, but it starts moving around, especially doing a DIY video of one hand. It's not the easiest. But can you see how that, you get a bit of a knot now? So you just keep going around and you end up with a web, and I will add a link to the blog of the final not Sunwheel, but God's Eye, which is pretty much a 2-stick version opposed to the 4 original pagan version. And enjoy. This is something you do with your kids. These are awesome as well. You can do them with little matchsticks. I'll show you those later on too. But this is a cheap decoration to add colour, important for, you know, your festives, celebrations, that sort of thing. Or even doing spell work when you wrap. Okay, have a good one. Hope you get your hands dirty and pay tribute to the earth any way you can, and have fun. See ya.